Testing, testing. Okay, good evening, everyone, and welcome to an unexpected Fall Guy stream. Let me just add my Discord real quick. Also, I guess I need to turn on some shortcuts since hmm. Seems like Discord forgot my shortcut, but it's fine. Let me just add Discord real quick, though. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for tonight, by the way. I just really felt like streaming because I wasn't really doing too much, and some other things happened as well, which, well, I haven't really talked too much about it. But TLDR, probably not gonna. So initially, I was planning to do two streams tomorrow, one for a tournament, and Zfly, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the 34 months. Damn, that is a long time to say the least. Two more for 3 years, basically, at this point. But I appreciate the support nonetheless. See, happy Saturday as well. You're almost there, Z. You're almost there. Hope your weekend's been well, by the way. Hey, SpongeBob costumes are back. Mystery Fire. Oh, and these two are back too. Hmm. Just out of curiosity. But yeah, anyways, I wasn't planning to stream tonight. I was planning to do two streams tomorrow, if anything. But some things, well, I guess, well, two things I was planning to tomorrow, at least tomorrow. I was planning to do two streams initially. One stream where I would have been streaming my tournament run tomorrow for West Coast Rumble. And another stream for Grand Blue Fantasy Relink later during the night. However, at least for tomorrow, I'm actually probably not going to be doing the tournament tomorrow. Because, well, and then just a heads up, so last weekend, my parents tested negative, so they no longer have COVID. However, I definitely caught something from them. It may have been the flu. I don't think it should be because I did get my flu shots before the end of last year. But it was like a cold of some sorts. I'm feeling better now, by the way. So that's not really an issue. I'm still coughing a little bit. Sometimes I feel like I'm sweating a little bit too much, but I'm overall fine though. However, and then I didn't really say anything about this outside to some people, but Grandpa passed away a few days before my actual birthday, and we had the funeral yesterday, which I'm fine, like overall mentally for the most part from the funeral. However, I've been having some kind of headache since then. Probably because the funeral lasted a lot longer than I expected. So, yeah, I'm honestly not. Maybe it'll be better by tomorrow, but just to be safe, I decided not to participate in the tournament tomorrow. But I do have Monday and Tuesday off, and there is a Street Fighter 6 tournament on both those days, so I might do at least one of those. At least one of them, possibly. We'll see, though. Anyways, am I tempted to get Tekken 8? Sure, looks so fun. Like, not sure it's just fun or not. You can download the demo if you want to. Just to at least try the game out. I would recommend doing that at the very least for your case. In my case, I do plan to get Tekken 8 at some point. It's gonna be during a sale though. Because I'm still really focused on Street Fighter 6 at the moment. Especially since I have been learning the game on Leverless recently, so yeah. I do want to get Tekken 8 though, at some point. I'm just not. It would be during a sale if I do though. And even if I do, I don't think I'm going to be going too crazy with the game. I'd be just playing for fun. I don't expect myself to go crazy, personally. God damn it, I messed up. First time actually messing up. Okay, phew. With that said, I am glad I at least didn't get that launched, and I did see the game was crashing a lot online, regardless if you were on consoles or PC. At least with friends I was watching, they were playing on PC, and it was pretty much just when they were playing online, the game crashed on them a couple times, which I assume the issue has been fixed now. Well, thankfully for their case. And Tekken 8 does look fun, too. I just wasn't interested in playing it ASAP. But I will probably get it at some point down the line. Hell, if you do want people to play with, there are people that have gotten it. Like, you already know D1's gotten it. Phil has the game too. As well as his other friend, our other friends that got the game too. So, there are definitely people you could probably hit up. If you want to play it ASAP with friends and such. Probably. No, I messed up. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm just gonna be chilling with Fall Guys tonight. Yeah, fuck you. Hope you don't make it, bitch. That's what you get for trying to grief me. But it doesn't look like you're making it. We could have all made it together. We could have made it together, but instead you made me an enemy, and I had to grief you. Oh yeah. But I think Tekken 8 looks like a great game though, for sure. Even if I'm not playing it right now. Alright, it's definitely a beautiful game to say the least. Has so much music. And you have a lot of customization with your characters as well. Even if you don't even with just even though well, you may not be able to use all of them like for tournaments and such. The fact that you have that for yourself is still a really good thing. Alongside other costumes from the get-go. No, really? No. Come on. No. Really? Bro. Okay, cool. Wait, how did that block get there? But anyways, I'm thinking of entering either Street Fighter Academy Monday or Canada Pro Tuesday for not doing the tournament, for not doing the West Coast Rumble tomorrow. Since, like I said, I do have Monday and Tuesday off for my bereavement leave, which I didn't have to use them, but people from my company, even my other coworkers and supervisors told me just take the days off. That's the plan for that's how things are looking at the moment anyways, but we'll see. 3 pairs. Yeah. 3 pairs, 1 or 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 reds, 3 pairs, and 1 berry of some sorts. 4 reds, 3 pairs, and 1 berry of sorts. 4 reds, 3 pairs, 4 reds, 3 pairs, 4 reds, 3 pairs, and 1 of that thing. 3 pairs. Because a few people, I guess. 2 star, 4 stars, 3 pairs, 4 stars, 3 pairs, 2 reds, 4 stars, 3 pairs, 2 stars, 3, 4 stars, 3 pairs, 2 reds, 4 stars, 3 reds, 2 pairs. I don't remember seeing this. Okay, cool. Is that Buzz Lightyear? Oh yeah, yeah. I'll show you at the store, but Buzz Lightyear and Woody are in the game. Yeah, this is Buzz Lightyear. And there's also Woody in this game too. I don't know how big their crossovers have gotten since I've last played. I don't even keep up with it nowadays, but it's got some nice crossovers, I'd say. Oh yeah, Z, curious, but are you planning for Tekken 8 to get you or try out Tekken 8? Because there is a demo you can try if you want to see how it feels for yourself. I was saying earlier, I plan to get the game on sale at some point down the line. It's not gonna be like a main game for me to play though, but I wouldn't mind playing it with friends. And it does look, I did play the demo, and it was fun, I'd say, for myself. Yeah, I'm waiting for a sale if anything, because I'm not in a rush for it. With Street Fighter being my main game and all. Oh damn, this is so messed up. Okay, it'd be so funny if that platform falls down there. Oh, okay. Well, at least it's just us two. Yeah. Now, you don't have to fight each other. Okay, looks like someone's creeping from the other side. I like how Tekken looks though. Nothing against it. It's just I'm more of a Street Fighter person versus Tekken. Well, just us. Okay. I'll look at you in a bit. Freaking roll. Server lag. But it's fine. Damn it. I should have briefed though. Oh well. He got me. Anyways, not. Oh yeah, you also don't have much time being in school and such. So, just watching my. That's how you got pulled into Nasby too. Hmm. Oh, so you just don't want to grab getting the game, and then not playing for that much, let alone with not too much time you have and all that. I assume. Yeah, I feel that. Well, granted, Nasby too. You already know how I feel about platform fighters. That's why I wasn't falling for that trap at all, personally. It's definitely a better game for sure, compared to Nasby 1, but I assume Nasby 2 isn't really doing that hot at the moment either, all things considered. Don't want to start a game. Quite a lot of time to get by, like... I mean, well, granted, right now with Tekken 8, the game just came out a few days ago. A lot of people are more or less on the same playing field, so... Now's usually the best time to get into any fighting games early on, but... You also, I mean, at the end of the day, just play what looks cool to you and seems like something you would enjoy. And like I said, there's also a demo to try out too to get a better idea to see if it's something you might feel. So I would recommend downloading that before considering buying it. I'm waiting for a sale already, but that's just me anyways. And like I said, I don't even know how much time I'm gonna put into the game. I wouldn't mind playing it on the sides though. And granted, this is also coming from me who's like, I'm pretty much already set on Street Fighter 6 to be my main game regardless of what releases. So that's where I'm coming from anyways. And also learning on Leverless too, which progress playing Leverless has, I'd say, gotten better for sure. I still have a ways to go though, which I was planning to use tomorrow to try it out, but I'll have to save for either Monday or Tuesday. I'm still playing online though, for the time being. It's just recently I've been having a headache after the funeral, which I guess the funeral did take more out of me than I thought. like I said, I'll probably, I'll probably get it down the line during the sale. Probably. Like, whether I get bodied or not, it's really... We'll just see how things go. I also did play... When I tried the demo, I did try it on my Kitsune, so... And I won't lie, it was actually pretty fun playing on it. So, that's why I'm a little more motivated to at least try out Tekken a little bit in comparison to before. But it's not going to take over Street Fighter 6 for me, personally. Hey, yo, man. Welcome to the stream. I wasn't planning to stream tonight, but since I was going to make some changes to where I wasn't going to do 2 streams tomorrow, I figured I might as well do a short one today with Fall Guys to just chill and such. I talked a bit more why I started tonight as well, which I'll talk about in a bit, but how's it going though, man? Hope your Saturday's been well, and hope you've also been recovering from the flu you got yesterday, I believe. Yeah, it sucks to get sick around the time, which, should be told, I think what I got might have been the flu to a degree. I can't really say it is, because I did get my flu shots. I got my flu shots earlier. I got my flu shot last month. So part of me would have been confused personally. But yeah, darn it. No, I was thinking like this, especially because Stream 2 was a little too still mentally weak. Yeah, for sure. You definitely don't want to push yourself. As much as you'd like to stream and all that. Which I would, well, One second. Just need one more ring. Yay. Yeah, but for sure you definitely don't want to push yourself in that case. My case this week, well, there wasn't really any game I wanted to start on, so that's why if I streamed, it was either going to be a Street Fighter 6 session or doing this. And then, aside from working during the week and such, I didn't really talk too much about this, but some people do know about it now, but basically, a few days before my birthday, my grandpa actually passed away. And, by the way, he was of old age. He was 97, so the fact that he survived till almost 100 is a miracle in itself, in my opinion. Nonetheless, though, I wasn't... Despite that... What was I gonna say? And like, I guess initially it didn't really hit too hard. But I just didn't want to push myself too much to be safe around the time. So that's why I wasn't really streaming much this... I didn't even go live this week for the most... I didn't go live for most of this week. Okay. It could be straight ahead, honestly. It is not. Okay. Okay, cool. Sorry. I'm fine mentally, I'd say, at this point. Yesterday, I had the funeral, and truth be told, I was not prepared for how long the funeral would be. I got there around like 8 a.m., which I think that was like an hour-ish or hours before it actually started. But even though, I was pretty much there till 4, so it was a really long day, to say the least, yesterday. And I was mentally drained, to say the least. My older brother that flew in after working, he was a lot more drained than me, so yeah. Yeah, today I was a bit drained. I guess like not crazy, not too crazy drained, but I was still fairly drained. And that's why I actually decided to not compete tomorrow for West Coast Rumble. As much as I wanted to. Okay, looks like this was the wrong way, unless... God damn it. Freaking bumpers. Oh well. But yeah, anyway, I just figured it'd be best if I took it easy instead of streaming, trying to stream and all that. And so, to, my initial plan was to do stream both my tournament run tomorrow and then Grand Blue Fantasy Relink later tomorrow. But since I did have a headache. My headache, which it's mostly gone. I'm still feeling something if I push myself like too crazy to think about something. So I decided to just sit out the tournament tomorrow instead to rest. But I do have Monday and Tuesday off, so if anything, I'll do a tournament run during one of those days instead, since I will have the chance to at least compete in one of those tournaments. At least one of them. But otherwise, tomorrow I'm just planning to really start on Grand Blue Fantasy Relink and all that. But since I am only doing one stream tomorrow, I figured why not do one tonight to chill and such. So that's why I'm streaming Fall Guys tonight instead. Probably not for like crazy long, but I'll probably stream for a decent bit at the very least. And after that, this is pretty much my chill game to play. So yeah. I have been practicing Street Fighter 6. On my own time anyways. So, otherwise I would have been competing tomorrow otherwise. Yeah. God damn it. Well, definitely won't get a second chance here. Just trying to remember this map and such. Alright then, not to mention, even though I'm not doing the tournament tomorrow, I actually do have a few other tournaments planned in mind to do for at least the first half of February, so... And one of them actually happens to be next weekend as well. So, like, it's a tournament where I guess whether I win or not doesn't really matter to me, but there are these Red Bull Kumite online qualifiers happening next weekend, and then the second weekend of February, which I actually do plan to enter for myself. At least one per weekend. And I do have a month offline monthly that same weekend as well. So I actually do have a couple of online events I plan to enter for the next few weekends. Even if I'm not entering the one tomorrow, as much as I want to. So I'll have chances to grind and enter beat. Just this weekend seems like I should probably just take it easy for myself. After dealing with whatever sickness whatever I did have to be a bit sick. And not to mention the funeral and all that. Definitely will be on the grind though, for sure. Yeah, aside from all that though, yeah, I've just been trying to relax as much as I can in the meantime. Like, I've been watching Frosty Paws this weekend. A fighting game major that happens around this time. Practicing Street Fighter 6 though. And I did looking at other stuff to get and such, which I did get a few other games as well. Some of them I probably will stream, possibly. There's a lot of people. I was doing a lot to just really unwind and chill for the time being is all. Haha. Hee. Here, you can have that. Hee. Okay, he just didn't want to deal with it. I didn't push the button just because I wanted to waste his time. Like, being ready for the next one, not realizing I was there. But granted, I had a huge lead against them anyways, so it probably would have been pointless. And I can see why he might have thought it was BM, but I promise, it was just to win. Is It was just to win is all. Oh, I did health-wise, so I am feeling much better than how I did last weekend. I really only have that lingering cough at the moment. But I feel fine otherwise, for the most part. So I should feel better sometime next week. Which I am taking a few days off work still. Already because of my bereavement leave anyways. But yeah. I outslowed this at the start. Okay, we've made the first rotation. Damn it, jumped too far. Oh well. Yeah, general, this month hasn't been the kindest to me at the moment. Like, unfortunately, last weekend I did have to miss out on the meet and greet with some English voice actors and actresses I wanted to meet. Like, I was like, the first weekend during my birthday, I had to miss out on my monthly because family got COVID. Second, the weekend after, I got sick with something. And then, yeah, funeral this weekend as well. But things should be should be getting a little better from here. After this month anyway, specifically. Hopefully. And there's a lot for me to look forward to in general after this month. Even though there was a lot I was looking forward to this month already, but might as well hopefully get to the other stuff. Starting next month. Well, we'll see how things go, though. I didn't realize there's a Yeetus there, but too late. With all that said, though, tomorrow I will be starting on a playthrough of Granblue Fantasy Relink to at least hopefully be the start of things going for hopefully things looking up. Since, well, the game doesn't officially release till Thursday of next week. That's actually when the game officially releases, the day before Persona 3 Reloaded. The reason why I'm going to be able to play it tomorrow around 9 p.m. PST, though, is because I actually have early access to the game for pre-ordering it digitally on consoles. It's actually preloaded on my PlayStation 5 right now, so once it's available to play tomorrow around 9 p.m. PST, I'll be playing it tomorrow. And like I also mentioned, I do have Monday and Tuesday off, so I can stay up fairly late Sunday night to play the game, which should be a good time. Then, yeah, hopefully things just pick up from there. Hopefully. Dude, I swear, this is the actual path. Really? Bro, how the fuck did they get in front of me? I'm so pissed. Oh well. Oh well, on to the next one. On the plus side, though, we should be getting an Ed trailer, official Ed trailer for the gameplay this week, since the battle pass for this month already ended on Friday, so now we're waiting for the announcement of the next battle pass, which should be that of Ed. since he's coming next month and all that. Which, yeah, I'm already gonna be grinding Street Fighter 6 already next month. For most of next month. Aside from making progress on like Grand Blue Fantasy Relink and maybe starting on a smaller game, which I did get some new games in the meantime, just for myself. Some I may stream, some I may not. But I do have some options before 7 Rebirth. So basically, I bought the DMC games on Steam. I've had DMC 4 for a while already. I finished it a couple years ago, actually, after watching one streamer finish it. But I rebought DMC 5 on PC. I don't think I'll be streaming that again because I did stream that a couple years ago on consoles. But I do have a DLC I never actually played from DMC 5, so I could stream that if I want. But I have never played through DMC 1 to DMC 3 though, which I've heard nothing but good thing about those games, so I may stream them at some point down the line too. Not to mention I do have Nagita because of you, Madeline, so that is something else I want to stream as well, possibly this year. Which maybe I can do after 7 Rebirth of anything. Possibly. I'm considering it as all. But there are things I can stream. Even though, like I said, this year I'm not really too focused on streaming my backlog this year. There are still some games I would like to get to in a timely manner. Which, those are probably some of the few games I could do in the meantime. Even though I am mostly focused on Street Fighter 6. And aside from the usual new releases, which I guess I'll have to play it by the ear on what I would like to do. There's still some I want to play though, at the very least. Damn it. How did I even fall through there? Oh well. Yeah, just the LDR. I pretty much have options at this point. On what I could stream and such at this point. Which shouldn't really be a good thing, all things considered, since my backlog's pretty big. But like I said, since I'm not really planning to get through too much this year, I'm really being more selective of what I end up getting through and all that. So yeah. So we'll see. No fun for you. Oh wait, I should you wanted to go up, actually. Hey, I got him. Yay. Oh. Wow, I eliminated myself. That was embarrassing. Oh well. On to the next one, though. But yeah, that's just how my stream plans will probably be looking for the next month at the very least. Grand Blue tomorrow. Probably some Street Fighter 6 during it. Tournament runs as well, when I can. And I know Grand Blue Fantasy Relink isn't too long of a game. Like, I saw the story itself is like 20-ish hours. And then everything else could be like up to 60-ish hours to 80-ish hours. Possibly. For the amount of side stuff there is, which I will do side stuff during Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. But it's not gonna be like a priority for me, unless it's like along the way or if I feel like chilling. Just so I can play the game as much as I can before I actually finish it. Anyways, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, I guess I talked about most of the stuff I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah. Well, I guess I already said, this month hasn't been the best of months, especially to start the year, but hopefully things get better from here at the very least. Is all I can hope for the time being. Oh, so I could make it shorter for myself there. Oh, he was so close. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be fine. Excuse me. Wow, that's a lot of people eliminated. Could do the final round, but we'll probably have one more before. Oh, cool. You are in the final. Ah, okay, survive somehow. Haha. You can fall down if you like. Ah, I messed up. Yeah, he got lucky. Oh well. I should have just tried pushing for him if anything. Yeah, even though this what? Oh yeah, I guess TLDR. Even though this month has been rough, hopefully the light at the end of the tunnel is not too far. Hopefully. Hopefully, anyways, but I guess we'll see. But to be told, there aren't, well, I guess in regards to shows, there hasn't really been a lot I really care to watch. The last thing I finished was pretty much Echo. 5 episode series, which I don't know how key it will be to Marvel itself. God damn it. Yeah, I haven't really, but Echo, I enjoyed it though. I just don't know how crazy everything else will be compared to what's already existing for Marvel, but I enjoyed it for what it was regardless at the end of the day. Bro. There we go. I have been considering watching something dubbed, but like I said, I just haven't really been in the mood to rewatch stuff lately, or watch anything lately. Mhm. How did that work out? Phew. I will be first, hopefully. Cool. What's this? Ah, he was just outside. Oh well. Yay. Just need 3 more rings. Shouldn't be hard, hopefully. Yay. Now it's easy. At least you got that. And this guy's probably not gonna make it, but they're trying out. They're trying at least. Unless... Damn, so close. Yeah, I probably won't be streaming for too long tonight. Just really wanted to get a quick stream session in tonight before I do whatever I end up feeling like doing tonight. Honestly not sure what I'm going to be doing tomorrow though, but... Oh, well, aside from Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. But I'll see. I'm probably going to spend more time grinding Street Fighter 6 if anything. You're welcome. Oh, shoot. Okay. Last one to qualify. Sick. Ooh, this one I can win. As long as I don't mess up. Too early to grief right now. Okay, what the hell happened to that guy, though? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Will I find a chance to grief? Maybe. Maybe. It'll be pretty hard to right now. Even when it speeds up, it's still gonna be pretty hard to find, I'd say. Another person's gone. Okay, he somehow left. Okay, things are definitely gonna speed up soonish. I thought he got eliminated. Oh, there goes another guy. That's just me and the griefer. Hey, we won. Finally. A bit close, but we managed to win. Now we just continue to the next one. This is, like I said, I'm really just planning tonight to just chill and all that. And not to mention do a stream since I won't be doing 2 streams like I planned tomorrow and all that. But we shall see. Thank you for the hydrate. I jumped too early again. Could still be fine though. Okay, wasn't first, but almost. This one again. That guy. No hammers here. Cool, I guess. Not that really mattered. Oh, shoot. God damn it. That's on me. Okay, now we're good. Okay, now let's move sailing from here. I assume not that many of us are going to qualify based on the numbers I'm seeing. But we shall see. I guess I forgot to talk about during my time when I wasn't streaming. I did boot up Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising to at least try out the game a bit since I haven't really put too much time into it. But I did try out some stuff like obviously ranking that game and their version of Fall Guys, Grand Brews, which so Grand Brews is pretty much like a Fall Guys mode in a free to play in Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, which it's fun, but right now it's fairly lacking in comparison to Fall Guys, unfortunately, which I was never planning to play that over this anyways. But after trying it myself, it's not something I can really motivate myself to play for fun. For me personally, anyways. And then I did try out Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising, which, truth be told, I thought it would be a game I would like, which I think the game itself is fun, but it doesn't really scream to me to be that kind of game I probably would play. Currently, it doesn't. But I don't think it's like a bad game or anything. It's just not really screaming out to me as the kind of game I would probably grind in comparison to what currently exists at the moment, is all. I don't hate the game or anything. It's just not really screaming to be that kind of game I would want to grind, is all. What the fuck, man? Why the fuck did you have to take my spot? I didn't think you would make it, but he got it, I guess. I would have won otherwise, but it's fine. But yeah, I'm just playing Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising just to try it out and all that, which I barely had an idea what I was doing, I'll admit. And I think the game itself is cool. It's just not really screaming. It's to be a game I would like really grind, like a lot of other people I personally know are grinding. I don't think it's bad or anything. It's just I don't think it's something I'm gonna go too crazy in is all. As fun as it is. I guess it's just more so the fact, and this is probably just because of the fact that I'm pretty much dedicated to doing Street Fighter 6 competitively and all that. And Street Fighter in general. The only other game I would like to play otherwise aside from Street Fighter competitively again would probably be like DNF Duel of anything. That's really the only other fighting game I really vibed with. That, well, unfortunately, it's essentially dead at the moment. Like, there's not to say, like, you can't play online or anything, but at this point, not as many players are playing it like before. It's gonna be super hard to get people to come back to the game already, as well as attract newcomers. Which is sort of a shame for me, because I really enjoyed that game a lot. But oh well. Okay, this is the longer way, I think, but oh well. Okay, still doing good. Still doing good. Darn that box. Excuse me. Oh, what's this? New map for me, yes? I didn't realize there were any new maps. This is a pretty cool one, though, I won't lie. My first time on this map, so it has to be a new one for this season, I assume. This is a pretty cool one. There are definitely a lot of maps at this point regardless. Some I may or may not have tried at this point. Just because, like I said, I'm not really on this game frequently like I used to. I still like putting it up for times like these days. Like this. To just chill and talk with you all. But guys, I don't think I really have too much to talk about at this point. But I guess some things will pop up time to time, depending on the scenario. Oh yeah, and then I guess I never really got to talk about it, but there has been this game going around called Pal World. Basically, well, most people describe it as a Pokemon game with guns, as well as survival in general, which at that point makes me think about Arceus for a little bit. But I've also heard it's pretty relatable to something like Lost Ark or something. So there's like Pokemon elements in it, and how some of the monsters from Pal World do look like Pokemon to a degree. But I digress. Which, personally, I'm not really interested in the game. I'm not really a Pokemon diehard fan to begin with. And I just in general wasn't really too interested in the game. But I have been seeing the numbers the game has been doing. I'm just like, damn. This game is doing great to say the least. No hate to not trying to belittle the game or anything, because it looks fun. It doesn't really seem like something I would be too crazy into. I do gotta give them props for making something that's currently doing well. I'm not sure how long it will last, but it's doing well right now. Like, it had like 1 million concurrent players, which is pretty impressive to say the least. Nice. Doesn't interest you? Yep. Like, granted, this is also coming from me that's not really into Pokemon already. So I heard the game on its own can be pretty boring too, so... And so considering I would be playing a lot of it on my own, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't get my interest in general. But I've been seeing people have fun with it and such. I have been also hearing about the controversy about the game as well, which... People could definitely say what they want. I know Nintendo or Pokemon Company has released their own statements in a possible lawsuit against it, which I guess we'll see how that goes. I know one of the big controversies people were accusing the game of using AI to develop the monsters in the game, which, as I know it's really tempting to want to jump to guns like that, but at least from what I've seen, I haven't seen anything concrete about the game having AI in it currently. I know the CEO of the company that has made Palworld. I know he's a fan of AI, and probably some other staff members as well, if anything. So I know like they're supportive of AI, which I will never support AI for like entertainment purposes. If it's like for convenience, I can get, but definitely not for like art, to replace art or anything. But if people enjoy the game, they enjoy the game. I really have no problems with people enjoying the game, regardless. I got to focus on trying to grief him. That's on me. But yeah, I had seen a lot of people try to cancel the game by claiming it has AI in it. Which, like I said, as much as I wouldn't have any problems believing it if that is the case, I just haven't seen anything confirming that there actually is AI in the game. Is my issue currently. Which, hey, if people want to play it, they can at least enjoy it. But, nonetheless though, I'm not a fan of really saying stuff without any concrete evidence personally. But that's just me though. But I know a lot of people have been using debates about whether they scaled or not, which granted, like I said, I don't really care too much about the debates, but I just want people to have concrete evidence when they make serious claims against games and such like that. Or anything in general. Especially when it involves AI cards. And like I said, I don't really have any stakes in it either, because I'm not planning to play the game. But I think if you enjoy it and it's available to buy, and there's nothing shown that's supporting AI, and people want to play it. In my opinion, I think people should be allowed to play it. In my opinion, anyways. Like, whether it involves AI or not, that's pretty much an ongoing thing, which I'm not gonna say it, well, I'm gonna say even though I'm gonna say there's no signs that the game, I can't say that there's no signs the game doesn't use AI, that can't be discovered later on, but I'm not gonna say anything like there is legit evidence that the game has AI and all that. I'm not gonna say that because, yeah, there really is no evidence that the game supports it, is all. Currently. Like, I can't blame people for thinking that it could be the case. But as it stands, there's just nothing showing there's AI, from my perspective. Speaking of that, there is one game that did get confirmed that I probably will get for free just because it's a PS Plus game. Unfortunately, I was looking up articles. Seems like the game, it's Foam Stars, by the way, which is Square Enix's take on like some kind of hero shooter like thing while being kid friendly to the sense of Splatoon, but it seems to be their own thing though, which it seems like a fun time. I probably wouldn't be playing it personally, but it looks like a fun time overall. I did see articles of that game where the Square Enix, or the developers or publishers of the game, they confirmed the game uses a bit of AI, which, like I already said before, if it's like AI for like convenience at stores and all that, I can start gets. And we're sort of in that future already. Me personally though, I'm definitely not a fan of supporting AI art and all that. For me personally. Darn it. Yay. AI taking over? Yeah. Some cases I can sort of live with, even though you still probably will need some humans at the end of the day for stuff. But then, like, anything like relating to arts, eh, whether it's like voice actors and actresses, arts, it's like any like paintings or general art drawn by people. And then obviously video games as well. Anything of those sorts, I'm not a fan of personally, and I would rather not support. And then I don't need to, and let's not. Oh yeah, and then stuff like, yeah, pretty much in those realms, I personally don't support them. There were times I was worried out like on displays. I was worried about buying some kind of AI art because I know this place does allow it. So I always had to be cautious of whether my art was the art of what I bought for my brother was AI or not. But then I saw some real examples of AI art of characters I know. I was like, what the? what the hell is all of this? Because, I mean, if they were like their own thing, I don't think it would be any problem, but the fact that they're AI of something else makes me weary personally. Yeah, that's just how I feel personally, though. And that's why, like, at least whenever I'm at conventions or buying art from, like, my favorite voice actors and act, buying art of my characters from characters that my favorite English voice actors and actresses voices. If I do, I'm generally buying them. If I'm buying art for them, I'm generally buying them from my favorite English voice actors and actresses directly, just to support them and all that. Personally. So obviously, what I buy supports the English voice actors and actors directly already, and that way I can guarantee that, like, obviously, it's not art from someone from AI or anything. It's strictly from them. Which is why I don't really buy too many custom art for myself nowadays. Just because I like supporting the English voice actors and actresses with what they have, which I've gotten a lot of nice prints as well through them. And I got to talk with them as well. And there's just also this shooter called The Finals, which I know a lot of people were hyping up. Because it was made by, like, the old DICE from the old Battlefield days that were making the legit games. But the fact that they used AR, I wasn't interested in the game already, but hearing it was using AI, I personally just couldn't get behind it. So I never bothered playing it, which never really got my interest, like I said. Heh. Two down, four to go. Okay, another one now. Okay. I messed up. I got baited. That's all I can say. They got me. Oh yeah, I guess something else I forgot to talk about. So Thursday, I think they actually gave us some. Well, on Thursday, I think Twitch actually released an update where they actually gave affiliates and partners more emote slots, which I don't remember the exact amount, but I think they update so you can have like 15-ish regular emote slots and at least 10 animated emote slots, possibly. Which, at least for my dashboard, at least for me personally, I only had 2 new emote slots for my regular emotes, which I used one of them for the emote you use, Madeline, which. So I had about that emote. I've actually had that emote for a while, since sometime last year. I didn't really talk about it too much because it was tied behind my tier 2 for a while because I maxed out my single emote slots right for tier 1 back then, so I had to use one for tier 2. It was either that or type behind some bit emotes, which I wasn't really planning to do. Oh, you guys are wondering, it's a character from Lost Judgment. His name is Hoshino. I just figured, like, he's sort of that guy that gets scared easily, so I figured I might as well make him the S emote that I got from a friend last year. But yeah, like I said, I didn't have any more room for my tier 1s, so I decided to use him as a tier 2 emote instead, but I never really got a chance to talk about it. But since Twitch did add a few more emote slots for all affiliates and partners, depending on what you are, I figured why not. Oh yo, Orlin, welcome to the stream and thank you for the raid. I'll give you a shout real quick. How's it going, Orlin? Hope you had a good stream. Just chilling with Fall Guys in the meantime. Okay, cool. Oh, I appreciate it, man, but let me do that. Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, still playing your retro games, which sounds like you had a good time today, to say the least. And suffering and fun was had. Well, as long as you enjoyed yourself at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I wasn't planning to stream tonight myself, but since some things happened and all that, I was planning to do 2 streams tomorrow, but instead I'm probably just gonna do one tomorrow with Granblue Fantasy Relink. I figured I might as well just do a Fall Guys stream to chill tonight in the meantime. And we were just talking about some other stuff, like the new emote slots we had. Which, yeah, so, yeah. This emote I've had for a while, but like I said, I typed it behind my tier 2 initially, just because I didn't have any room for tier 1, and I personally didn't want to make it a bit emote because, on one hand, it would be a nice way to get money, but at the same time, I also don't like the bit system because bits are pretty much a ripoff, to say the least. But now that I got a few emote slots, I pretty much moved that back to a tier 2. It's a character from Judgment and Lost Judgment, for anyone wondering. So yeah. In regards to my overall emote slots, I only have one static emote slot left. And I have like 6 animated emote slots, I think. 5 or 6. Which I actually haven't really. I do have some anime emotes in mind to animate. I have one artist I can reach out to for it. I just need to actually reach out to them first to let them know I'm interested, because I'm pretty sure their commissions are still open. I just haven't gotten around to it, is all. You miss getting bits by watching ads? Me too, me too. Being able to do that and either tap to a different place while to get free bits, or just going onto your phone to do other stuff in general. It was such a busted method to get bits for free and support streams. I did get bit by being part of the Twitch guild, but that's gone too. Rip. Yeah. That's how you got your snowflake badge? Oh yeah, I forgot. That was something tied to it, but yeah. It was such a nice thing back then, but oh well. I guess once they realized people were abusing it, which I can't blame them for, but it is unfortunate for us. Because I've only bought a few bits for like the bit emotes back then. Which, like I said, though, I personally don't really like making people pay bits for them, just because bits themselves are a ripoff. Okay. Any other cheers the best? Welcome to the stream. Can you play? Eh, maybe some other time. Maybe some other time. Really just chilling on my own in the meantime. Not really feeling the urge to get in a duo or squad in the meantime. But maybe some other time. Hope your night's going well, though. Orange, cherry, grape, banana. Orange, cherry, grape, banana. Orange, cherry, grape, banana, watermelon. 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 Orange, cherry. Okay, watermelon. Did anyone get eliminated here? Not tonight, Jer. Not tonight. Not tonight, Jer. Maybe some other time, if anything, but for now I'm just really in the mood to solo at the moment. Not sure if you heard me the first one, but just in case, not tonight. Just not feeling it is all. Nothing against you or anything. If you like, otherwise, if you want to, you could try to snipe me, but like I said in the meantime, really just soloing on my own for now. Minutes. See you. Hey, Holoshy, welcome to stream. I'm just gonna try to cheers like that. Like I said, I'm just not in the mood to do it right now. Not to mention, I already have played with some people before already that joined my chat just cause. And they left, and they never came back again. After they quit, without any words and all that. Just because they got eliminated. I know you're joking. I know you're joking, by the way, Holoshy. But like I said, I've already had some experiences where, yeah. It's all good, though. It's all good. But anyways, what's up, Holoshy? Welcome to the stream. Hope your Street Fighter 6 stream went well. Trust me, I'm usually open to playing against with others in general, but this time around I just didn't really feel like it. Just feel like we haven't played anything together since Gundam. What kind of games do you play co-op or multi these days? Hmm, most of it is just really, obviously this game. Sometimes I'll boot up Pokemon Unite whenever I feel like it. And then otherwise it's like Street Fighter 6 for the most part. I do have Halo now, which, like I said, I'm down to try out co-op if anything. I also have Overcooked on my PS5 and I think PC through the Epic Game Store. I do have games, just in regards to what I generally play, it's really either this, Pokemon Unite, or Street Fighter 6. It really comes down to just those three games currently. Play some good players? Nice, nice. Saying you need to get a Street Fighter 6? I'm pretty sure the game's on sale at the moment, actually. If you feel like it. No pressure or anything. But it is on sale at the moment. Well, yeah, this game installed on your PC, don't you? But like I said, well, I don't think we have each other on Epic, but I do play this, so. Not this month. You just got 2 games? Fair enough, yeah. I mean, Persona 3 Reloaded, and then 7 Rebirth, yeah. Got this game too? Check it. Because like I said, I usually play this, well, I don't play this game, I don't really have any set schedule to play this game. Or I don't really have any obligations that I push myself to really play this game on stream once per week. I just like playing this to chill whenever I feel like it. Which I'm generally down for in general. Usually with people I know anyways. Strangers, I wouldn't mind doing it with, but I am limiting that for the time being. But I'm generally down though with people I know. Street Fighter 6 is a really fun game though, to say the least. Ah, almost got him. To who degree? Possibly. No one's been eliminated yet. Okay, got one. Hey, got him too. I messed myself up there. Oh well. Oh yeah, I can vouch for Orlin around the time. Back when Monster Hunter World released, which granted Street Fighter 6 did come out 2 years prior. I met him a year after, but that was back when we were in our... back during the Gundam phase especially. And then Monster Hunter released, and that's where Orlin and a couple other friends we know started playing. I was actually on the Dissidia phase around the time. While waiting for the next Smash game at that point, since Smash 4 did sort of start growing a little stale for me. And then Ultimate got announced later in the year, so I did go back to Smash for a bit at that point. But then I stopped playing Smash after 2020, roughly. Plays competitively. Used to play casually with some people I knew, but competitively, I was pretty much done with Smash. So now, so then I ended up getting back into the fighting games with Guilty Gear and DNF, and then I got back into Street Fighter last year, around this time actually, and now I'm pretty much dedicated to Street Fighter from this point onwards. I know Monster Hunter World for sure was a big thing back then. And even Street Fighter 5 back then, I was pretty on and off it because of Smash. Last year was actually the first time I actually really just solely focused on Street Fighter. God damn it. Which I'm glad I personally did. Just barely made it. But yeah, otherwise, I generally don't do, like, too many multiplayer stuff otherwise. I guess I could do Mario Kart at some point if I ever feel like it, since I actually never played the rest of the DLC maps after a certain wave. But yeah, and even then, like back then, or at least I guess generally for most of my life as a streamer, I've pretty much been mainly doing playthroughs of games. That's pretty much been my focus. But this year, I'm sort of changing it to where I'm actually more focused on competing this time around. Even though I am still going to do playthroughs, like, obviously tomorrow. I do have Grand Blue Fantasy Relink coming out. But I have 7 Rebirth at the end of this month, too. But like my general playthrough with my backlogs and all that, I decided to make this year the year I don't focus too much on it. Not to say that I won't touch anything from my backlog, because I'll touch like a few games of anything. But in regards to streaming in general, I'm actually more focused on competing this year. In my case. Your big change this year is that you quit cold turkey on mobile games? Is that a mobile? Oh, that's a blocker for mobile games. Okay. I actually don't really play any mobile games myself, so I can't really relate. But that's good though. I mean, well, unfortunately, mobile games pretty much have that stigma. Which, I guess they sort of do to themselves for better or worse. Which, I think there can be fun to be had in those kinds of games. Not really my cup of tea though, with what I would play though. Okay, now we move you back. God damn it. Got it. Hey Arcane, welcome to the stream. This isn't Grand Blue. No, it's not. I did try out Grand Blues, which I think it's fun. I do prefer this more currently, which granted, it's pretty hard to compare because that is their first iteration of this kind of mode versus Fall Guys, which has been around since 2020. I think there's some fun to be had in Grand Blues, but at least as of now, nothing's really motivating me. Yeah, it felt like it was made in a day, which hey, I think it's fun to a degree, but it needs more time to cook is all. How's it going to Arcane? Hope your week's been well. Anyways, even if you don't buy anything, you'll be playing all the time to get stuff. 7 Crisis is your last straw. Yeah, I can see it. The mobile grind. Just how it is, unless you're willing to pay real money for it. But then when they shut the service down for their games, rest in peace, the city of Opera Omnia and... God damn it. Anyways, pretty good. That is good to hear. Things, well, at least this month in general has been rough to me to say the least, but I'm managing the best I can. Hoping for things to get better after this month and all that, but we shall see. That's DNF. And you don't even need to joke about it, because I say it too, with DNF being dead and all that too. Would I hate having to say something like that, but... And I know you're doing your best to try to keep it alive, but... At this point, sometimes it just feels like a little too late kind of deal, unfortunately. As much as I enjoyed the game. Yeah, got it. You about to install a try? I assume you got through the Epic Game Store, which you can at least try the game. I would at least try it, because you did get it for free and all that. And I think there are probably players still playing online to a degree on PC. But it's more of a Discord fighter. It's more of a Discord fighter at this point to get games and all that. You might find some people in rank, but it's pretty much gonna be gatekept by those players that have been playing since launch and all that. Which, I mean, it sucks for me to say, because I really enjoyed DNF Duel. But publishers did not handle the game well is all. Which I can give them that this is their first actual marketed first actual retailed game and all that with DNF. And also their first one for like DFO in general. Which I personally really like. That's a fighting game I really like. Probably my second favorite fighting game to Street Fighter. But at this point, it's just a hard sell for a lot of people nowadays with what's out and all that. Not a bad game by any means, but just one where I guess it's not really worth playing like before compared to everything else that's currently out or about to release. But I would give it a shot, try it out, just because you did get free on the Epic Game Store, and you can at least play with people on Steam. At the very least. damn it. Oh, why did I go here? Oh, hey, what? I honestly did not expect to win that. Considering I was about to die, but... Yay. Yeah, there's, like, Under Night and Birth 2 is out. Both Under Night and Birth 2 and Tekken 8 are out right now. Which I'm not getting either just because I'm more focused on Street Fighter 6. But yeah. Hey yo, Wilts, welcome to the stream. Assume you've been lurking, but welcome nonetheless. Actually popped off? I appreciate it, Wilts. Welcome to the stream though, Wilts. Hope your week's been well. I wasn't planning to stream today, but since I had some actual plans and all that. Oh, some plans changed to where I probably wasn't going to be streaming much tomorrow. I figured to do one tonight instead. Hey, oh damn, you actually just got home. Sick. Perfect timing then on your part. But yeah, how's it going though, Wilts? I assume you were busy with work today, but hope work went well as this week in general for you. Just chilling with Fall Guys at the moment, talking to people about like what's been going on with my life, as well as just trying to talk in general with anyone. Just to chill and all that. Which, I mean, this month in general has been rough for me, but just making the most of it whenever I can is all. Beer video you need, share? Heck yeah, for sure. With how busy your job is. I appreciate you stopping by, Will Switch. I'll still probably be live for a bit by the time you're back. But yeah, Orlin, to answer your question, both those games are out at the moment. So there's a lot of options to play at this point over DNF, unfortunately. But I don't like to be a downer on DNF because, like I said, DNF is probably my second favorite fighting game at the moment. Just behind Street Fighter. But at this point, it's really hard to justify, like Tekken 8 has crossplay and rollback. And it's definitely gonna be around for a while. A lot of people have been waiting on Eunice 2. Even though that game doesn't have crossplay, I think the fandom or fan base for that game is way bigger than DNF at the moment. Final Fantasy vs. Rising came out, and that game has a free-to-play version you can play. So there's zero rust involved in trying it, which granted, you got DNF Duel for free. But GVS Rising also has crossplay too. Unlike DNF, unfortunately. And then Street Fighter being Street Fighter. Yeah, there's just a lot of choices to where, while DNF is fun, it's... Oh, and then Guilty Gear Strive is still doing pretty well too. A lot of games in general are doing much better than DNF to where it's just hard to really recommend DNF in its current state. And they would have to do like a new game if anything to really revive it. Which would be a little too soon in my opinion. And not to mention nowadays, I don't even think I would get the game ASAP, unfortunately. As much as I would like to support it. It's just hard to sell at this point for myself. I mean, it's coming from someone who did spend half a year playing the game. I even competed in some tournaments for it too. And, oh, yeah, and then like I mentioned before, of the games that between the two games that released, Enos and Tekken, I do plan to get Tekken 8 at some point down the line. Probably won't go crazy in the game like I am with Street Fighter 6, but I would like to play it for fun, and I'll decide to. Because I have tried it and liked it. I just wasn't feeling it to a point where I had to play it ASAP and such. At least at currently. Oh, and I was saying earlier, I was planning to stream a tournament run tomorrow, but just ahead, just for context. One of the big, there were a few reasons why I didn't stream this week. One of them was the fact that I got sick with something last weekend, which, aside from a bit of coughing, I'm feeling mostly fine now. It should be gone by this week for sure. But that was one of the reasons, and that's why I was just doing stuff on my own time. But then another reason as well, I had a funeral to go to yesterday, so yeah. But like I said, I'm mostly okay from the funeral. More or less. I guess if anything that's really like still lingering, it's just really I guess the shock that of losing a family member from my immediate family that I do know and all that. Oh wow, rip those three. Bro, what is your problem? Bro, what is your problem? You can just play the game like normal, you know? Yeah. You could have just played normally and we could have worked. We could have won together. That's what you get, bitch. I appreciate it, Erlen. I promise, I'm okay though. Because, well, my grandpa, he was 97, so the fact that he managed to live that long is pretty surprising, honestly, for my standards. So it was gonna happen at some point, sooner or later. But yeah, like I said, the biggest thing to me was just the fact I wasn't too close to him, I'd say. Even though I was someone he liked. Even so. The shock, it was really because of the shock that he was the first one in my immediate family that I do know did pass away is all. That was the part that really got to me, just because I wasn't feeling it initially, but over time it did sort of sink in with losing a family member. Which at the very least, at least he lived a very, very long life to say the least. All things considered. And welcome back, Wilts. Sora was just talking about how things were going, and well, not to repeat it over and over again, but I did have a funeral to go to yesterday, so things in general have been a bit rough for me this month, but still trying to make the most of things nonetheless, and hopefully things do get better from here regardless. Which, like I said, I'm mentally I'm alright overall. So it's really nothing to worry about, I promise. But yeah. that's one of the many reasons why I wasn't streaming much this week. Mental health over stream, work, and others. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate both. But I still did do some things to like take my mind off it. And I still have to make the most of it, but yeah. But that is for sure true, though. That is true. Which is why I do have some leave off work because of the funeral I did yesterday. So I actually have Monday and Tuesday off as well. Thankfully. And like I said, like on one of those days, I'm probably gonna try to do a tournament run of anything for one of the major Street Fighter 6 online tournaments that happens. I'm leaning towards trying to do. I'm leaning towards trying to do Street Fighter Academy on Monday. Just because that tournament does all their sets to be best of 5. And at least between Monday and Tuesday, I've actually entered all the can openers on Tuesday. I've entered them. I've entered that weekly the most for DNF Duel and Street Fighter 6. But I've never had a chance to do anything else outside of it. Which I'm gonna try to do. One of them this week. Have I given myself a vacation / rest time? For like general like time off, not yet, I'd say. I was planning to take some time off for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but to be honest, I'm probably not going to do that just because it comes out during just before the weekends and all that. So, at least right now, probably wouldn't yet. I'm trying to see if there's anything later during the year that I might be able to use it for, possibly. But I shall see then. I shall see. I do have some stuff I do plan to do, though, for the next few weekends. With competing and all that. So I do have some plans. It's just for, like, general time off. I haven't had a chance to yet, is all. With how busy things have been. Okay, I messed up there. Damn, I didn't make it. Oh well. I guess the only one thing I would like to go to is EVO this year, but granted, unfortunately, it's during a period where I don't really have the... It's during a busy period. where work's super busy to where I probably wouldn't be able to take time off for it, unfortunately. Unless I'm like good on all my accounts and all that. What is this skin? It's a Dragoon skin from Final Fantasy XIV, which I can post a link about it. It's basically a class in Final Fantasy. Basically, they're characters with long spears. They might look like a dragon with their get with their outfits. But they also use a lance as well to a degree. And they usually strike from the they usually strike from the air skies basically. In short, which let me just post something. Yeah, you can look up that link. They're probably one of my favorite classes in Final Fantasy in general. I don't play Final Fantasy 14 either, but I know you can do a bunch of different classes in the game, and if I were to pick one, I probably would pick the Dragoon, because some of my favorite Final Fantasy characters have been Dragoons, basically. Kain, Kain Highwind from Final Fantasy 14 is my personal favorite. For Final Fantasy characters. From Final Fantasy 4. There hasn't been really. I think this was one of the last major crossovers that did actually happen with this game, if I remember correctly. Because I haven't really been keeping up with this game too much like before. But I still like enjoying playing this game time to time. Because it is a fun game to just chill, where you're playing with people, playing on your own. And you've just done a lot, and you don't want to like do anything too crazy. Which is why I'm streaming this tonight instead. Dude, I don't have to. Wow, I didn't really have to move from this spot. But that will take. Yeah, fuck. Okay, that bitch is dead once I find him. One snowball's chill. Two snowballs are the devil's work. True. As well as that one guy that tried to grief me. They almost got me, but they failed. I will definitely get them. At the very least, I'll make sure I grief that person alone. At the very least. Oh yeah, and, well, I was talking about it earlier when Madeline brought it up, but in case anyone didn't notice, I actually added a new emote to my tier 1 slot. This is an emote Chip actually did for me back when she was doing those raffles for like either free emotes, free commission, and all that. That was something I hid behind tier 2 for a while, not because like I was trying to make people like I wasn't trying to like get money off anyone or anything to it. It's just because I didn't have any room for my tier 1 slots, unfortunately. So I just never had the chance to really do too much of it. But then I got a few extra slots because of it now. He, his name is Hoshino, by the way, a character from Judgment, which I streamed a few like 3-ish years ago at this point. And I figured of the characters I wanted for an S emote, I figured he would be the one. So yeah, that'd be one I should actually use more because I'm usually using Larry's S emote because it's slippy and all that. But I like this one. I like the one Chip has made as well. With all that said, though, I actually do have a few more emote slots. One static emote slot, and like, I want to say 6 more animated emote slots, which my current emotes, like anime emotes, they're really just enhanced ones of, well, static emotes, but enhanced by Twitch. So they do get the animated part of some sorts. For the rest of the emotes after, I'm actually trying to. But well, I do know an artist that actually does do animated emotes. That I do need to reach out to. I tried to look into them. One of them, well, one of the anime emotes I do want, definitely a tab emote of some sort, which right now, I'm actually thinking about making it be Squirtle. Currently, I'm very much flexible with that, because I'm trying to see what else I could use to be a tap emote. But if I don't come up with anything, it'll probably be Squirtle, because, well, I have one of Meryl, one of Incineroar, and I guess some other ones like Ponchita, po, Puchi, Puchita, the current one I have for my BTTV one. But I'm trying to see what else I can look into. Hey, Maz. Speaking of taps, welcome to the stream. Hope your day's been well. Oops. Oops. Okay, I'm doing very. This is not a good start. How's it going, though, Matt? By the way, Matt, I noticed you were playing Nier today. I'm surprised you didn't even beat it until today. But I guess stuff happens. I hope you enjoyed the game anyways. Well, I'm definitely not surviving. Oh well. Doesn't look at Bunny Bits on Twitter, so day is off to a good start. I see. I see. But yeah, like I said, we're just talking about stuff. Honestly, like, well, why I haven't been really around or streaming in general this week. And I guess like some plans I have for next month. And yeah, and right now we're ready to just talk about our emote stuff. Which I do want to commission a tap emote of some sorts. Just not sure what I would do it for. Leaning towards Squirtle, but we'll see. I would like a jam emote of some sorts, which I do have my I and I do have my I emote for that, I guess. But I could be. But I do want an actual jam emote. Can I suggest a tap emote? Sure. What do you have in mind? I still need to like talk to Hardy about it because I actually haven't commissioned him yet, or even given him the idea. But he's probably the one I would talk to, just because he has done Larry's emote. I'm pretty sure he's done Larry Tap, so yeah. Tails? I wouldn't be against it, but I'm not really big into Sonic, so it's a good idea though. I'm just not really too big on Sonic is all. Actually, didn't you suggest that idea to Larry, now that I think about it? I might just pick something else instead though, but the idea is nice though. I still need to look into what else I could use anyways, because I also considered Lucario or Riolu. But, we'll see. Like I said, it's like Tap and the Jam emotes. Those two I definitely want for sure. I'm not sure what else I would want for animated stuff. Because, like, I already have my Rage, my Lisa emote for Rage. And I got my emote. I got my Ray emote for the /thinking one. And I got my bye emote for just, like, saying bye and all that. Not sure what else I would want for an animated emote that I really like. And all of my like static emotes pretty much serve their purposes as well too. I guess maybe a notes emote of some sorts. That's the only other thing I can think of. Yeah, I could honestly work with that. With like Noted or something. So then I would need like at least 2 more. Yeah, I guess those were the 3 I would think of that I would want for anime emotes. Oh, then I would need 1 more for my static emote, which I would like to commission more static emotes if anything, but I feel like I could do a GG emote if anything for my static one, but I would like to commission a couple emotes at that point. It's just I don't have room at that point for more than just 1 more currently. Yeah, a Street Fighter probably can for sure. if anything. Maybe I might redo one of my emotes. At least for my drink/chug emote. Which at that point, I probably would replace with Jamie. I'm just considering stuff at the moment is all. Nothing's finalized, because I like my current emotes. I still like my current emotes. I don't really feel the need to update any of them. I'm just... If I did have to update, the chug emote would definitely be updated. To be Street Fighter-esque. But I'm still considering my options at the moment otherwise. And like I said, I do need to reach out to Rardy still about the idea itself. Which, Madeline, just curious, how many emote slots do you have available now, since you should have more slots available to you in this case? Because, I mean, I think the max I've had, I think, like, well, before, like, the max sub count I've ever reached was pretty much 100-ish, roughly. Or 50-ish, roughly. Maybe 60? And that was back during September, years ago. Back when I was trying to push in the first place. When we only had like 5 emote slots at most for tier 1. Because I'm not really I'm just not sure about how the count goes now. But I know like back then, like back when I was an affiliate for like a couple years, you only had like a few emote slots. Then they increased it sometime after September, so I had as much as I do currently. At least at the moment, it tells me that in regards to my sub counts, it tells me I need like 80-ish subs for my next emote slot, which I would love to. If I do aim for that, it's definitely during September. I'm not going to aim for it in general, but that would be one of the chances I go for another emote slot, if anything. September was the reason why I maxed out my tier 1 my slots though back then. Not sure if I would have the energy to really recreate it again at this point, but yeah. Okay, I almost reached myself there. Wow, I actually got him. I did not expect that to work. Oh, okay. That was my fault there. Oh well. 31 emotes. 36 include tier and bed. Okay, so a mixture of static and a mixture of static and animated, I assume, right? Okay, you got a fair amount to work with too. Then I don't think it's like hmm, yeah, I assume it's a mixture of static and animated. Okay, yeah, for sure. I know it was part of the Twitch rollout, which I'm not sure what the max is for now, because that part sort of confuses me. Because I know they increased the amount of animated emote slots you can have, but apparently they increased static as well, which that number wasn't really too clear to me. Which that is dope though. I just don't think I'll be hitting the max anytime soon, unfortunately. Which is whatever to me anyways, because this is just like a side thing for me to do. And like I said, my next emote slot doesn't unlock till I'm at like 80-ish subs, which I'm only halfway to that at the moment. Currently. And most of that was actually because of Zell earlier this year. Earlier this month, since he gifted me 21 subs out of nowhere. Yeah, anyway, if I were to push for that, it would be during September for sure. Like, I guess I could gift myself that much, but even then, at that point, I'm not doing this full time and all that. I just have to be paying myself, which, yeah, I'm not that desperate to do currently. And I have a lot of emotes already too as well, so it works for me for the time being. Tentacle stage? It's fine. This one's not that bad. This one's fine. Did I kill someone? Feels like I did. Okay, cool. With the square platform? I did play on that earlier in the stream. I did play on that earlier. Anyways, I think I'll probably play till like I hit the 3-ish hour mark, if anything. Either that or get another dub beforehand. Possibly. I think that's a decent amount of time to stream, but like I said, I will be back tomorrow with Granblue Fantasy Relink, an action RPG I've been looking forward to for the longest time, and it's finally coming out tomorrow at 9 p.m. PST. And like I said, I have Monday and Tuesday off, so at least Monday. I can stay up tomorrow to stream it basically. And Monday, I probably will do a tournament run for one of the weeklies I usually can't enter. I'm pretty much down to do that, since I'm not doing a tournament run tomorrow. Since, well, I've been fairly drained, to say the least, because of what I've been going through. Especially from Friday. Oh yeah, man. Since you weren't here, basically, I was at a funeral yesterday since my grandpa passed away around mid-January. Which I mean, don't worry. Mentally, I'm fine overall. It was just really getting over the shock of a family member passing away since he was the first one in my actual family that has passed away. But, but, but mentally, I am fine. My body, though, if anything, was tired because the funeral took around 8-ish hours to go through, which that was my first funeral, but I wasn't expecting it to be that long. Personally, I wasn't. Like, I was able to operate today mostly, but my older brother, he was fairly tired to say the least, so yeah. That's why I'm just taking tomorrow to rest, or I'm going to relax for most of the day. Maybe I'll practice a bit for tomorrow's tournaments. And then I'll probably just stream Grand Blue Fantasy Relink as well. Probably. And in worst case, if I don't enter a tournament Monday, I'll enter one on Tuesday. I wish I could do more of the online weeklies, but I just can never enter them because of work and all that. Unfortunately. But I'll enter what I can. I do have some online events. I do have some online events for the next few weeks as well. So it should be fine too. Okay, here we go. My least favorite final game. No way. Oh hey, I won. Look at me. Okay. I did say I would end either when I get to the 3-hour mark or I get dub. Which granted, this minigame is the one I feel is one of the hardest to get dubs in. Just because of the RNG, so with that, I'll end on a dub there. Man, I'm so sad. I have over 2 million kudos here that I would love to use. Legit though. I can barely use it for anything in the stores. Well, I guess I'll buy this because it looks cool. But dude, I have so many kudos. I can't even max it out. It's not going away anytime soon, basically. And none of these other stuff I really care about either. Like, these are just for fun in game that I do have to use real money for. I'm not sure what this is about, but it doesn't really get my interest. Not really much of a Halo person, but this is cool, I guess. What I could technically get if I want, but nah. Don't really care much about these, but these are alright, I guess. Omni-Man? I don't think they're Omni-Man's in this rotation, but probably be back at some point. I still haven't watched The Invincible yet, but I probably will at some point too. These you don't care too much about. What are these? Yeah, a lot of these I'm like whatever about now. But hey, I still do appreciate them for what they are. It's just I don't play this game too much like before. Which is all it is. Not to mention, I have so many costumes already, I don't think I really need any more. Personally. Like, I have no idea when I got these two. Anyways, I got this from some game. I got Bomberman, I got Bullets. No idea what this is supposed to be. I'm pretty sure this is from Jungle Book, but I'm not sure. I'm just looking at what I've collected. I got Shell from Portal 2. I got Clank from Ratchet and Clank. And this is for playing the beta. This is from Doom. Cuphead. I don't know what this is for, actually. Not sure about this either. Doomslayer from the Doom franchise. What are the Among Us skins from Among Us? Yeah. Oh yeah, Ezio from Assassin's Creed. And this is from Final Fantasy. Needless to say, I have a lot of skins basically. And this is from like the Gato Roboto game, whatever it was. Godzilla. Godzilla 1995. I don't know what the specific differences are outside of this like red aura, probably lava hovering over it. Splunky. Gris. This one. Gordon Headcrab, I have no idea who this character is, but it was included. Hatsune Miku. Hello Kitty. Oh yeah, Jack Skellington. I'm not sure what this is. I assume this is from Doom, if anything. Ghost of Tsushima. Kizune AI, one of the first, I think the first VTuber. Kina from Kina Bridge of Spirit, that's a game I need to play at some point. Knuckles. I'm not sure what this is for. Mecha Godzilla, I had no idea that I had this. Moogle. Not sure what this is supposed to be either. Oh yeah, the banana from Pedro, Oliver from Mediatonic, which I assume doesn't work there anymore. Yeah, needless to say, I have a lot of skins to say the least already, to where anything that comes now is sort of like whatever to me. Oh yeah, here's a Ratchet and Clank one. Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh yeah, Tron one. The Scout from TF2, Team Fortress 2. Oh yeah, Shovel Knight as well. Sonic. SpongeBob. Star Trek. And some from like Beast. From Ninja. G2 Esports. AIM Labs, and I think Mr. Beast at some point. Yeah, needless to say, I have a lot of skins to say the least. A lot. To where anything that appears in the show, it appears in the store nowadays, I don't really have any problems with them specifically. Oh, yeah, an alien. So yeah, that's a lot of skins I have to say the least. And these two are my favorite. Nier from Nier Automata, and Dragoon from Final Fantasy. Yeah, I have a lot of skins to say the least. Which is why nothing from the store really gets my interest nowadays. Not the fault of the game or anything, but yeah. Nier player? Hey, I finished Nier way before you did. Both of them, by the way. And I'm not putting off Street Fighter or any. Or. Did you ever get Eunice, anyways, Maz? I remember you said you were interested in playing that game because of the music. I do remember that. Won't be forgot. Ah, so much for that game. Well, but I guess it's a good thing you're not playing that game. Anyways, all that said, I'm gonna call the stream here. Going for like, we've pretty much been going for like 3-ish hours at this point, which that's a pretty good time, I'd say, in my opinion. But yeah, so like I said, I wasn't really planning to stream tonight, but I'm glad I streamed tonight and overall. Just because, so I don't do 2 streams tomorrow, which honestly would probably be pushing me a little bit. But it just gives me a bit more time to relax and all that, and do other things too. But yeah, with all that said, like I said before, I'll be back tomorrow around 9 p.m. PST because that's when Granblue Fantasy Relink officially releases for early access. So I'll be on it tomorrow evening. And like I said, I'm not working Monday or Tuesday, so even though I'm not doing the tournament tomorrow, I'll do a tournament on one of those days to make up for it, as well as to get the grind in. But yeah, regardless though, for everyone that stopped by, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Till then, take care everyone, and have a good rest of your night. And tomorrow as well.